Yes, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Bootcast podcast. As always, I'm your host, Justin. I'm here with my fellow co-hosts, Colby and Matt. Colby, you are looking a little gray today, my friend. what's this going on down there?
Oh, it's the beard's getting long enough. You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like your wisdom. It's your dad.
They really
wisdom.
started coming in. After my third child, I was like, what is going on, dude? I'm looking like Gandalf, bro.
Dude, straight
Terrible.
up.
It's terrible.
Straight up, you're a wizard.
About to age out of boots. Like, in real time.
Nice. Matt, how are you today, sir?
I'm good. Can't complain.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to get into this because news has been like super slow. It's just that time of year. So we're just going to kind of do our own thing. But in honor of Valentine's Day, I wanted to talk about our top like red/pink/reddish orange, pinkish red, whatever. Any of those derivatives of Valentine's colors. So we're going to talk about our top 10 colorways of all time. Now, the only rule was it just had to be primarily that color. So, you know, Colby couldn't do all white boots with red accents. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of what we wanted to do. So we're going to get into it. But before we get into that today, Colby, you have an update. You have an update for the people. Copa Watch is over. What are we on now?
Dude.
Alpha Watch.
We're on Alpha Watch.
Woo!
I hate this colorway. I hate it. It looks so ugly. Oh, but that's not a problem because Matt and I have ordered the white colorway of the Alpha 2s, and they are on their way from Japan, thanks to our friend Andrew Lockhart. I got this pair from Dick's to make sure I got the right size, and I went half a size down, and I'm sticking with it. And I convinced Matt to go half a size down with me.
So half a size down. So Matt, you're what, in a 7.5?
7.5. Yeah, we're locked in. That's what I had in the previous Alpha. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Colby, now we talked about this, that the grip was going to be almost too much for you on the inside, right?
Yeah.
Too much locked in. And we even had a comment. I don't remember who it was. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't shout out your name on the podcast, but I did read it.
I'll edit it in. I'll put the name in right here.
And he clearly was like, yo, y'all are joking, but like dead ass.
Right.
It has way too much grip.
He switched the insole out.
Yeah, you had to switch it out. So
it was too much.
I know you've had like probably very limited wear, but
Yeah.
what are you thinking about? Give us
Walking
your
around my
initial.
living room, limited wear. It's hard to say, dude. Like, it is kind of weird because you put your foot in there and it's like synonymous with the boot. It's like there's no like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how like in most boots you kind of move your foot around a little bit. Like even the most modern like Vapor 16s, like my feet moving those. But it's just interesting, dude. Like I'm very excited to get these out on pitch. I'm just happy. I'm happy these came in because I would have said Trudis because Andrew, like, I got these in, and then maybe like an hour or two later, Andrew was like, "Okay, I need to confirm sizes," and I was like, "I'm gonna go with a 9." So,
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how the sizing on this boot is so like up in the air. Like I've heard like so many different takes. I will say with Andrew's sizing, I'm usually pretty spot on with his advice. So glad that he was like, 100% go down half a size. So
yeah. It is weird, Matt, like, because I even was, I think this came across, like, the Facebook, like, buyer-sellers market. There was somebody that was kind of showing off their Alpha 2s, and, like, in the comments, he was like, oh, I went, like, TTS, and then somebody, like, commented below that, and I was like, oh, no, dude, are you joking? Like, half a size down, and it's like, dude, I don't understand, like, it's a weird boot where nobody can kind of, like, agree on sizing. This is a weird one.
That's kind of like how Puma is a lot of times, and I know like with the Future line especially. It's a very up in there, and some people are like, no, go true size. Other people are like, no, you got to go half size down. And other people are like, neither of those still fit me. Like, you know, I've got too much room in true to size, but I've got not enough room in half a size down. You know, we've had issues with that with the Copa Pure. You know, I was telling you guys that. Very weird sizing. So I'm glad that you went half a size down. But the question I have for you, those are very rainbow-tastic, like rainbow bright. She would be loving those. Now, Matt said before we start recording that those are a little less chameleon and a little bit more rainbow, and I have to agree.
Why do you hate them?
Why do you hate them? I got to know why.
It's just too much going on, dude. It's just too much for me. Like, come on. Like, where does like
Dude.
I this is distracting. Like,
it's a lot.
I love it. The more you keep showing it like that back and forth, I'm just like, I feel like that that one meme where the guy's like rubbing his hands, he's like licking his lips. That's how I literally feel right now. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, it is nice though, man. Like these are so like the quality is incredible. Like just like feeling like this is where I've gotten a lot of Mizuno boots, whether it's like Morelia 2s or like the Rebula Cubs I had back then. It's like the liner and like the way like the heel and like just this opening, it feels incredible. And like the laces have been upgraded from the old laces because I mean they're still not the best. Like they still kind of look a little bit like stringy, but they're definitely better than what they used to have.
Yeah, that's where they always cheap out.
Cheap out somewhere.
I was gonna ask you, you went MIJ, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How did the price point like hit? You know, I know other things going on, but like the initial, like let's say you're like, hey, I'm gonna get my size. This is gonna be my boot. Like, how do you feel as a consumer paying $320 for that? Are you like, this is worth it?
Well, okay. So Matt and I, we got them from Andrew. So we got a heavy Japan discount. But when I had to run these through at Dick's, I want to say like after taxes, it came out to like $340 something, which is like,
my God.
If I actually like had to like pay full price for these and I got these, I'd be like, I need to try on the Elites because like I don't know if I can justify it. It's such an amazing boot. Like you know me guys, like I'm cheap. Like I like try to find a deal.
As amazing as it is, it's not $340 amazing.
No, it's not $340 amazing.
I don't know if any boot's $340 amazing, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's hard. All right, so Colby's ranting and raving. He's stoked. He's got the white colorway coming. Matt, we know you got the white colorway coming. Did you pick up anything this week, man?
I did actually. Today, the day we're recording Monday, is the last day of the sale. But the U90, they had like a huge President's Day sale, U90 soccer, and I picked up the gold Diadora Brazil, Italy, whatever boots. Yeah,
nice, dude.
Very cool. What spurred that? What's going on? Like, why?
It's a boot I've always wanted to try, but I've heard like mixed reviews on it. So I'm like, I don't want to spend, how much, what they retail for, which I think is like $280 or $300. It's like crazy. And I mean, you can find them cheaper now, but the fact that these went down to like $85 for the sale, I was like,
85, golly.
Yeah,
like,
it is final
$85?
sale, so you can't return them. But
did you go like
a bummer.
A full size down? I think is what you're supposed to do in the Diadoras.
I did half.
Okay, half size down.
I did half. This one specifically, I've heard best is to go half a size down. The other ones, like the Elites and like the ones with like the lighter sole plate or whatever, those I heard are like washy. Like depends. You could go full size or half size, but
dude, are these the ones with the gold laces and the 1984 on the back?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay,
they're the ones that like solid
nice.
gold.
They're like shiny gold.
They look super nice.
Yeah,
they've got the rivets on the bottom.
I think Mark GCFC picked up a pair too. He said in the chat.
I did not even know that there was a sale going on there.
Hey, there's still time, Justin.
Yeah,
there's still time.
End of the day today.
Here's the fun thing. So I made a purchase, and I didn't tell either one of you.
Oh, God.
And they came in this morning. They weren't supposed to be here, I think, until Thursday, but they came in. Okay? So I've been this is a podcast exclusive. Nobody in my chat knows, nobody anything like that. This is a first look at what I bought.
Oh my God!
The champagnes.
I got them. I got
bro.
Okay, wait.
Number 4?
I thought you were joking.
I got rid of all of my other ones.
Oh, okay.
I got rid of the blue. I got rid of the
too.
black. No. I really did get this. I did go half a size down. So in the review, I even left a pin comment, but like half a size down. Now that I tried them on, way better, way better.
Yeah,
like phenomenal better. Okay, so I wasn't gonna get these, but we got a link in the chat, in the group chat, and I literally waited that entire day until right before I went to bed, and there was still a pair. So I said it was a sign from whatever thing is out there that I needed to get them, and I did.
That is a gorgeous pair.
Okay, but here's
like of all the MIGs, like that would be the one I would pick up.
It's beautiful.
Partially agree. I partially agree.
But you remember how we were talking, and this is just like a slight annoyance, but like how I was talking about, like it kind of annoys me what like made in Germany, but it's really not that good. So like the little liner thing, I don't know if you can see it, but it's already torn.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's so minimal, it's so small, but it's just like hot damn, like,
Dude.
you know what I mean? I had to pay full retail for these. These are supposed to be your best quality, and it's already got a little tear.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Dude,
what are we doing?
My biggest pet peeve with those, and I think they did it on the last colorway, which I'm blanking on.
The red?
Yes, but the white liner.
Oh, right.
Why
here?
not go red? Yeah, why is it not red?
That is kind of weird. Yeah, even like when he like rolls the tongue over there, like it looks like you can see it.
You can
like,
see
that,
it.
That
Yeah,
bothers me.
That bothers me. Yeah.
I don't know why. I think they've all been that way. The Japan blue, the black was, and obviously the pearl is.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like even like the other part of the tongue is red, so I don't know.
Well, on the regular Preds, they'll like actually like dye like the little like suede material under, right? I had the Beckhams, and those were all leather, but it was the same color. So like the blue tongue went all the way over, as like blue on the inside.
I want to say that there used to be something stitched right here, but maybe I'm imagining that. Did this used to have an Adidas logo right here too?
I don't know, man. You
I need
should
to
be the MIG expert by now.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not
sure.
sure.
It should be better, but I mean, yeah, it's still got the made in Germany.
Is there no
But-
Predator logo on the sole?
It's the like the weird embossed kind, so you can kind of see it. The only one that has the Mania thing is the Mania, so it's stupid.
Yeah.
But Colby. And then another question that you're asking is like, the stripes are still stupid.
I love how you just like burned this boot the entire
And then you
like,
bought
last
it, yeah.
podcast, and then you bought him.
Because it was a sign, guys. It was a sign.
Did I tell you?
Listen, Colby, you're the one who was like, if they come out with the Champagne Mania, I'm buying it, no matter what. I'm buying it.
No,
now
and then you
rag
got
on
like
it,
4
and
pairs,
you
and we're
haven't
like,
even
Colby, don't buy
tried
these.
it. You haven't even tried it. You haven't even looked at it. Look at how beautiful this is.
Justin,
Dude,
it's all
Bex, baby, Bex. This screams Bex more than any boot.
all right.
And I am gonna wear them. I'm gonna wear them. This is a collection. This is to be worn. So between this and then Matt's other Golden Child boot.
Oh my god.
Oh
No.
yeah, baby. Oh yeah, this is getting worn. This is
Oh,
good.
my gosh.
This is good. I've been testing. Okay, I tested this weekend.
Somebody check on Justin.
Yeah.
guys.
Dude.
I don't know what's going on
I got
over
a
there.
fever right now, and
I don't know.
Terrible boots is the only prescription,
There's clearly been like a leak in Justin's water. He's not
Something's
healthy.
going on.
brother.
Well,
It's the worm, like the RFK. I've got the worm.
Speaking of signs, you got a sign to buy that Mania. When the pearls came out originally, the first one, I guess.
Yeah.
I bought those launch day, and then proceeded to wait 2.5 months with no shipping update.
That
And I eventually just reached out to said retailer that Colby absolutely hates but still fucking buys from.
Look,
I was just like,
gosh.
just cancel my order at this point.
Dude,
and I am
it's-
so glad I did. I am so glad I did.
It's so funny you say that because somebody mentioned. Oh, I don't remember. I gotta look. I'll look at my my messages. But somebody's like, "Hey, I know Colby's like on watch or whatever." He's like, "I've been waiting since like November of last year for this pair of boots from the same retailer," and he's like,
my gosh.
still nothing."
I don't understand them either because like the Predator polar pack, right? Every other retailer has the FT model, and this one doesn't. I'm like, how do you not have it? Like Soccer Village has it, like We Got Soccer has it, like all these like quote unquote smaller outlets have it, but they don't. It's I don't understand. I'm like, I don't understand shipping system. Like the next thing I order from them is gonna be like 1-day shipping, like overnight or 2-day or something. I have to break this like mail cycle. It's
I was
been
gonna
so
say
bad.
you kind of just gonna have to do it, man. You gotta spend the money.
I have to. Can't risk it.
I gotta find that message of who sent that to me.
You
'cause
also
I was
might have just gave away the retailer by naming all the other retailers.
Oh my goodness. Well, Justin's looking that up. Matt, I want to go back to this Alpha 2, man, because I don't think that there is another colorway that I've seen. I'm trying to think of like colorways I've seen come out where I'm like, I must have that boot. I must have that boot. Like something about like these white and like kind of purple like Alpha 2s with the Runbird where it is. And like I saw promos of João Felix with them, and I'm like, I must have these. Like I can't not have these boots. Like, did you have that same like thought with this colorway, or was it more about just like the Alpha 2 in general?
No, you're hyping this up so much. Don't get me wrong, it's a good colorway. I do like it, but it's definitely not like the best colorway I've seen in a while. I do really like the oil slick Runbird, like just on the Runbird part. And I do like kind of like the green accents with it and all that, but I mean that's kind of it.
I like the green accents, the sole plate, dude. It just pops.
It does pop. It has that little bit of gold in the heel too, which is cool. It does remind me pretty much of like the original launch colorway of the Alpha 1, except that was just like red and blue instead of green. But yeah,
I'm stoked, dude. I'll overhype it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I do think they're gonna be one of those boots that when you get them in hand, they're gonna look so much better too.
Yeah.
I don't know what's that, guys. Sorry, I was distracted. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
More Alpha 2 talk. ...
Yeah, but anyways, you guys have any questions back to this beauty before I put them away?
0 questions.
Okay, that's rude.
Durability.
So far, good. They've lasted a weekend. Like I said, I'm playing them. My men's league starts Friday, so I'm going to play them. Now, I will say, just for pointers, starts out stiffer, breaks in faster, breaks in softer, doesn't feel like Fly Touch, feels more like Kangalite to me. Shape is a little better overall. And again, if you didn't, genuinely, if you didn't know this wasn't leather, like even playing, you wouldn't know it's not leather, like because it's thicker, so it feels like it has like that cushion that a thinner leather boot would have, but a leather boot would have.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go. That's it. But yeah, they look cool. They're still dope as I dropped everything. Sorry guys. But yeah, there you go.
Do you think the quote unquote comparison to the Mizuno Morelli and Neo line is too much hype? Because I've heard some people say that.
Way too much.
Okay, that's what I thought. I
was
was
like,
like,
too much.
Come on.
No. I'm gonna say that I think that they are on par with my Copa Pures in terms of feeling so far. So I don't think that they're like so below. Like the Tiempo 10 has been pretty terrible overall. Like the regular 10 compared to the Copa Pure, terrible. I'm trying to think of like other leather boots that I kind of have. Like they're not even on par with like my Absolute remakes or the Roteros or anything like that. They're not okay. You know how I said the regular 10 is like a 5 out of 10. Like it's the most basic ass boot. Like that doesn't do anything super great, but nothing super terrible. I think that the Lux goes from like a 5 out of 10 to like 7.5. So it's it's kind of got a little bit of like oomph to it, but not enough to be like, oh my god, like stop everything, hold the breath. Like it's fine, it's wearable,
right?
I still That's respectable.
Both of your feet probably still might hate it, Colby. I think yours especially. I just still think overall it's too narrow. Like even though it's a better shape. But yeah, like Matt again. I think if you got it, you'd be like, oh, if you got them for free, you'd be like, yeah, I'd wear these no problem. I don't think you'll go spend money.
Yeah, if I got it for free, I think
if I got it for free. I mean,
you'd be like, yeah, this is. I would buy. Like, I think that's where your mind would go. If you got them for free and you got to try them, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'd buy these. I don't think you would, but I think your mind, you'd be like, I'd buy these. I'd wear them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So so that's where I'm at. So secret boots, and then updated on boots that neither of you care about. All right, so let's get into the topic today. Matt, I need to know, what is your jersey pick for today's episode?
My jersey pick slightly hurts to say.
Okay.
Actually, no, it doesn't, because I picked a different jersey and I forgot about that already.
It's an Inter Milan jersey.
It's not. It was a Juve jersey, and then I just I can't do it, so I backed out of that. But with the theme of today's pod, I had to go pink. Okay. So I ended up choosing the Barcelona third kit from 2020-2021.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a great one.
That is very pink.
Yeah.
That looks good with the pink. With what is that, like tealy green almost?
Yeah. Like the little accent on the collar.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, very nice. Okay, Colby.
I went with the IX 2018-2019 away kit.
Ooh.
That is their black and gold jersey.
Oh, this is the Ten Hag one.
Yeah, dude. Like, so this team, like this 2018, 2019 team, dude, like at this time, like in their Champions League run, like there was a huge domino effect after this, bro. Like if you look at all these players and like where they ended up and where Ten Hag ended up because of like this run, it's wild.
Yeah. This was a super stacked team.
Yeah.
This is what everybody was hoping United was gonna be, and we weren't even close.
Yeah, unfortunately, dude. Even what's his name? Spinny Top left, and he's scoring goals now.
Yeah, Anthony. I think he has like a goal or assist in every game he's played.
I think he's at four goals in 3 games, something like that.
Dude. I mean, it's Man U.
That's how it goes, man. You leave Man U, you get better.
Mm-hmm. Justin, what's your jersey pick, man?
So I followed in Matt's footsteps.
Love it.
And I thought of the pinkest kid I could think of. I went 2014, 2015, Real Madrid away. You'll know this one. The Henley collar, the super pink, Gareth Bale, Ronaldo. This is the year.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I hated this kid so much.
Dude, thank you so much. I have the white one, which obviously Los Blancos, and the third kit is the Yamamoto Black Dragon one.
That's the only one of this year
this kit.
for Real that I actually liked.
Which one? The black one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even the home I didn't like, this one I didn't, the away I didn't like, but that black one was sick.
Yeah.
It's a weird away. Like I feel like a third or like a special occasion jersey would be fine, but it's weird to wear that like all year round.
Yeah, and they wore this jersey a lot. This is one of the few Madrid jerseys that I don't think of Ronaldo. I think of James Rodriguez, unfortunately, or I think of Bale.
Yep.
Those two always come to my freaking mind. And it might be because this is when I saw Bale live, and they were wearing this kit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so, yeah. Super pink. Try to stay on theme.
Nice.
Unlike Colby.
What? It's a good kit.
It is a good kit. Okay, let's get into this. Let's get into these top 10s. I feel like we're going to kind of run through it. I got to pull up a tab because I think we're all going to be kind of circling through. If you want to tell a reason that you love this kit, obviously you can. But like if you're like...
You mean boot?
Or boot, yeah, thank you. If you're like, I have this special memory, or this is the reason I picked it, cool.
Yeah.
But if you just like, I just liked it, that's cool too. So let's get into it. Colby, give me number 10.
Number 10. Oh, dude, I don't even know if I have these in any particular order.
Oh,
God.
Oh, come on, guys.
I just like 20 minutes before this.
Dude, thank you.
Order.
I was like searching and I like changed the order and moved. Oh,
it was honestly super hard to put these in order.
All right, fine. Let me try. All right, let's say number 10 is the Morelia Neo 3 Ignition Red. Let me see. Go look at this again.
It has the black Runbird though, right?
Ignition. I went through a lot of these guys, so I gotta double check.
Because
Passion Red has the white Runbird. And then
this is the black one, I think. I think Matt's right. Yeah.
I've had these before.
Yeah, these look sick. They're actually kind of like, I would imagine, close to your F50s.
Yeah.
Isn't these kind of what these look like? Yeah, dude, I love these.
Yeah, they're pretty close to what that was. I had these, and these are actually the Neo 3s that fit me the best that I sold for some stupid reason. I don't know why.
Why did you sell these? These
dude,
are nice.
I don't know. I think they were just my most worn.
Are these the ones that fit you true to size, or are these the ones that you needed half a size down?
In every Neo, I've gone half a size down. But these just ran the longest, so they fit me the best.
Okay, I remember you telling me some weird thing about that recently. Okay, very cool, Colby. A little subdued, but I like it. What good intro.
I like it.
Okay,
cool. Pick.
All right, I did not have a single one. I'm going to say that now. All right, Matt, give me your number 10.
Okay, my number 10 is going to be the Nike Mercurial Vapor 5 in the launch colorway. It was, I guess, called Max Orange, Silver, and Abyss. You'll know this when you see
Abyss.
Max Orange.
I've never heard this
5?
be called Max Orange, but apparently that's the name of the color.
Hold on.
Interesting. Hey, is this like the same Superfly 1?
Yeah.
Okay. This is when the
Exploding
Superfly 1
boot.
came out.
Okay, I had this on my list as well, a little bit higher. But yeah.
I picked this. Cool. I picked this because I wanted these so bad when they came out, And it was like right before like I started buying my own boots, my parents just wouldn't buy these for me. And I got so mad.
Yeah. I've never been a fan of like the Vapors with the lace shield. I don't know why. Like that's just never
the condom.
I don't like it.
It made them so hard to get on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen, speaking of, I've just thought of this one, where Noah has the one pair of Mercurials with the little lace cover and it's like breaking just because it's like so old.
Yeah.
Dude, he literally ripped it. It started ripping as he put them on.
Yeah.
In like the video he made. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, great colorway. I always remember the Superflies because they exploded.
Yeah.
Great colorway. Okay, so my number 10 is a hideous boot, but it has a special place in my heart.
Okay.
And it's the Adidas Predator Instinct Crazy Light.
Oh, I don't even have to look this up.
God-awful boot. I don't know if it's a shark or if it's a crocodile that it inspired.
Nope.
It's hideous. It's hideous. I have a pair. But it's like just like a special boot in my heart. So it just naturally had to make the list.
I'll be honest, I think it's a good shout.
Thanks, bro.
And I actually didn't mind this colorway.
It's not my favorite, but it's one of the best boots I've ever worn. Like to this day, easily one of the best boots.
It's the white with the pink, right, and the red.
Yeah, it's got like the ziggy-zag lines out of teeth. Yeah. Great boot. All right. Let's keep it going. Colby, give me number 9.
All right, guys. This one's a total cop out. This one's like a white red.
But
it's the.
They're all gonna be that way.
No. I promise not. This is a total 93 red and white. I prefer. There's like kind of two models of this, but I prefer
Air
the
Zoom
ones
3.
Yes, the Air Zoom 3 with the 90, like the 90 on the heel side.
Okay, is this the one that's burgundy?
This isn't a
chunk?
cop out.
Or is this the one that's white with the burgundy chunk?
No, this is the white with burgundy chunk. I love these.
That
boots,
is kind of a cop out.
Yeah. I love these boots.
This is the TT ones.
These are so nice, bro.
Yeah, these remind me of. I think Thierry Henry wore these. I remember these boots.
This is a fine cop out. I accept this. This is a
I
good
was
color.
hoping you were picking the laser 3 with the full red laser 3s. I was like,
no.
okay, Colby.
Because that's the one where it's like red and then the rubber is like maroon or like a darker burgundy or something, right?
It's like black with red squares on it. The one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That's great.
Nope. But I love this boot. Love this boot, guys.
Good shout.
Are
they making this colorway in your little indoors?
I think they're just making.
They're making the all burgundy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
They announced 4.
Actually, they might be making like a silver with the burgundy on the instep.
Okay, I would love that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know they're making the Brazil yellow. Oh gosh, they literally just posted this on Footy Headlines like last week.
Yeah,
it's so funny because like I was looking at these and thinking like, oh yeah, they kind of look like slippers, from like this. But now I'm looking at these again. I'm like, these look like slippers. Like they look like house shoes.
Yeah.
Not that that's bad, but
they
just
didn't
like
feel
the way
like that.
With the heel, how the heel sits and the opening and the burrito tongue. Colby picked a burrito tongue boot. That's mental.
I know. That's the only one.
That's
the only one that gets a pass.
It is crazy.
That's mental. Okay, cool. Matt, what do you got for number 9?
All right, I am sticking with a Vapor, and I'm going with the Vapor 13 in the Laser Crimson colorway.
Crimson.
I forget the name of this pack. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I like this one a lot.
This is the super pink one.
Yes.
I think this was the Future Lab pack? I don't remember. That's a great colorway, though. This is very pink.
Very pink. This is probably my favorite Vapor 13 colorway.
Now, that's a take.
I know.
That's a take.
There's a lot of good ones, too, and I don't know. This one just popped.
The only one I really remember of that's the blue one. That blue one with, like, where it spells out Mercurial. That one just bleeds into my brain.
You guys didn't even mention the CR7 tire tread one.
It's because I just every CR7 colorway just gone.
Yeah,
well,
it's in the void in my head. Yeah,
dude, don't hate. Okay, so I'm sticking with another Adidas Predator, kind of on the same train as Matt, but I went with the Mutator, and I went with the Dragon.
Ooh,
red. Fusion skin, scales.
Oh, yes. I know this one. Okay.
Giant egg box. It's just a weird
egg box. Oh, yeah.
I always remember J Mike's video where it was called something else. He's like, Dragon.
That's funny.
But just a cool concept. You know what I mean? And like that's when I like when Adidas does those kind of special editions where it's like they did the scales instead of all like the crazy spikes in it. Like they try to do something different. So, yep. There we go. That's my number 9. Colby, let's keep the train going, man. What do you got for number 8?
All right, this is a boot I'd never had, but I actually really like the colorway. It is the Puma Evo Power 1 in the launch colorway. It's more like an orangey. It's like an orangey red. Yeah, orange and black. Yeah, it's just classy to me.
It has that like little bit of yellow on the heel with like the tape.
With the cheese grater? The yellow cheese.
Oh
look at the yellow cheese grater.
On the medial side.
Yeah.
Oh, and Justin, I had a feeling, and I don't want to spoil anything, but I have a feeling you're going to pick like the Evo Power 1.2 later on. But
we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to see. So I figured you were gonna take that, so I took this one instead.
No, you can take whatever. I can, dude. I can think on the fly.
There you go.
You never know. All right, Matt, give me your number 8. The Evo Power. Hold on, before we move on, Evo Power 1, massively underrated boot.
I agree.
The Evo Power line as a whole, that's like Puma peaking. But anyways, continue.
All right, my number 8 is the Adidas Predator Absolute, my favorite Predator of all time, in the red, white colorway.
Oh, the candy cane! I love this one.
Ooh.
This is a beauty.
Has the white tongue, which was controversial, but
yep. I remember this one, and then I think Beck's had the burgundy maroon with the silver.
Yeah,
so it's pretty similar.
Yep. Yeah, that was his like synthetic pair.
Yeah, good shout, Matt.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Matt, you picked some bangers, man. I'm not gonna lie,
dude. I appreciate that.
You've got some bangers for sure. All right, I'm gonna give you mine now. This one is kind of a boring pick, but I love the way that this boot looks. Nike Phantom GX in the Ready Pack. So it's just black with the red grip knit.
Oh, I like this boot a lot.
It's one of my favorite ones. It was more subtle of all the GXs, but it's my favorite one.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
The only thing I didn't like about this colorway, for some reason, is the white sole plate.
You're correct.
Yeah,
it's the most boring.
It's so bland, like they could have done anything else, and it would have been like fantastic.
I did a video on these. I think this was my first intro to the GX. It was a great boot.
Thanks, man. But yeah, I love it. This is one of the ones where I'm missing the SG Pro, like the screw-in SG, but I have it in all 3 other stud types. I have the FG, AG, and then the anti-clog SG.
Gotcha. Nice.
So yeah. So keep going. All right, Colby. It's number 7. It's Ronaldo. Give me a Ronaldo colorway.
Oh no! Yes, I will. Okay, yes! So this is the I'm kind of wrapping like 2 of Matt's picks in one. It's the Nike DNA, the Vapor 13. This was like the one that they redid that Superfly one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Like, I like the way this one looks a lot. Like because it's modernized. It almost has like that knit look to it. Like it takes I think it's one of the better looking colorways of that. Like that DNA pack hit hard, dude.
Oh yeah,
that
pack.
One. It was a good pack.
They had the T90 remake. They had like the Phantom, the Tempo 4 with the Tempo 8. It was classy.
Yeah.
And the Hypervenom Phantom 1. You know what's crazy? That this colorway on that Vapor 13 ended up basically being arguably the most sought after one.
100%.
Yeah.
Like I remember the resale market. Like at first, it was like, oh, you can get them, 150, 100, something bucks. And then nowadays, if you try to get this colorway, people want like $500 minimum.
Yep.
Like, this colorway is impossible to find.
Well, it's weird because like the Vapor 13, like I feel like they did a few. Like, well, they also did the Safari, like the Ronaldo Safari, like orange. Like that one was my favorite. Like they like went back and redid.
They also did the berry pinks.
Yes, the Mbappe Rosas.
Yeah, the Rosas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Pink Panthers. White. Yeah.
More of like a kind of like a throwback, like hint at it, but not like an exact remake. But
the Vapor 13 is some of the best colorways in my opinion, honestly, for Vapor generations. Okay, Matt, what do you got?
All right, I have the other Mizuno Morelia Neo 3 red color, the Passion Red.
Oh, nice.
Is that the one with just the white run bird?
The white, yeah.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Yeah. It's like a deeper red.
Yeah, I like that just slightly more than the the other red color.
The ignition red.
Yeah.
This one to me is the most like Sonic the Hedgehog boot. Like just red with a little white accent. Like I just think of these as like Sonic shoes. And I like that.
I see.
No, I like that. Yeah. All right. So, number 7. I've got to go for the man himself. CR7. Chapter 7. So this is like the kind of like the Hyper Punch colorway, and it has the silver bit on the toe, the faux carbon fiber black heel, just kind of has 7 written all over it. One of the more subdued CR7 chapter colorways. But, bro, I've got to. He's the man.
That's awesome.
I don't hate this.
I have them in a turf. I don't have them in FG, though.
Turf even looks good.
Yeah.
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 They're somewhere. But yeah.
This one, like the heel always threw me off. I'm not gonna
black
lie.
carbon fiber. Yeah, it was supposed to be a homage to like the SLs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Whatever that Mercurial is called, the carbon fiber one. But yeah, so just a cool boot. I thought it was probably one of the lamest ways to end his chapter series, but yeah, that's for me. That was my number 7. All right, now Colby, we're on to number 6.
All right, we're on to number 6.
We're climbing up the charts.
This is recency bias, but I really like the look of that new X-Fly Pro 3. The launch, I don't know I guess it is the launch colorway. The one that Andrew and James and Noah all have, and we're just sitting here with nothing.
Yep. That's a good one. I like the little rainbow accent in their little sole plate. Yeah. Yeah,
it is pretty cool. That sole plate looks fire too.
Dude, I want to try these boots so bad. I just haven't been able to pull the trigger yet.
I respect that. No, yeah, these ones definitely look cool. I'm really interested to see how good that essentially the synthetic leather is on these, because everybody is ranting and raving this is better than anything you've ever tried.
I'm sure it's way better than the boots that you had earlier.
Oh, don't worry, these might make an appearance, but only time will tell.
Oh my god,
they just won't be on the list, but they'll just poke up, like Free Willy. Let's climb over me. Okay, keep going, Matt. What's your next pick?
Okay, another Vapor. I feel like I have so many Vapors, even though I don't like the Vapor that much. The Nike Vapor 8 in the Clash Pack from the 2012 Euros.
Oh, this is a banger.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes. Okay.
I think this might be your cop-out pair.
Yes.
But this is such an iconic pair that I let it slide.
I think I have another one that's kind of a cop-out pair later, but
okay,
it's kind of the same of this. It's kind of half and half,
I never get tired of seeing this boot, ever.
This is, my opinion, the best looking Vapor ever.
The 8 or this colorway?
This colorway.
Oh.
I also really like the Vapor 8. That's up there in my top 3 Vapors.
That's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I love the T90 in this pack, the white and green. That's my GOAT boot.
My favorite from this pack is the Tiempo. For
Black.
Sure. Yeah.
Black. Interesting.
I had, those were for me, a grail boot. I've been looking for them forever, and then 2 years ago, I ended up finding them brand new for a very reasonable price. Yeah.
I found.
Let me get them.
Go get them.
See, I would say the best boot in that pack, I think you and I have had this conversation before, is the T90s.
It's the T90.
It's got to be, dude. White, green.
Dude.
Perfect.
This is when I remember this tournament still to this day in my head. I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings, and this was the Bosnia one. So the time difference. So during my morning shift, I was purposely working morning shifts so I could just watch the Euros that whole month. I made no fucking money in those shifts because it was so dead. I'm oh yeah, look at those buttes.
Gorgeous.
Look at these
buttes.
Oh, they're so nice.
I found a pair last year, a pair of the T90s in this pack from somebody in Europe. But before I could pull the trigger, he ended up selling them. And they were brand new, size 8, everything. And it was a grail, but it wasn't meant to be. But I'll find them one day. Great White Buffalo.
People keep those brand new for such a long amount of time. 2012.
It's just because they're not the most popular boot either.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I literally bought these for $200 brand new.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
I know. I was just what the fuck?
That's crazy. Yeah. You got away with a heist right there.
No, I did. I feel bad wearing them. I think I've worn them a few times, and I'm I just can't wear them too much. Yeah.
So good. So that's Vapor, or no, I'm sorry, that's Tiempo 3?
4.
Oh, it's the 4. That's already officially the 4?
Best colorway and the best Tiempo.
Both debatable, but great shout. Great shout. Okay, so for me, we just talked about it a few minutes ago, but my number 6 is the Vapor 13 in the Pink Panther, whatever we called it, the Mbappe colorway.
Yep.
I loved it. It was so pink. It was so bright. But the thing that really got me was the lightning bolt swoosh.
Yes,
but the big one on the front. Not on the side like the rest of the colors, but the big one on the toe. Woo!
Yeah,
they bring the lightning bolt back.
I know. I wanted to hate it, but it looks so good.
And like the pink chrome on the on the split sole, like it's just a great looking boot. Not for me. I probably couldn't pull that off. Because those are the kind of boots, like, and you were talking about the one you picked earlier, Matt. It's like when you see somebody walk up or with those on, you're like, oh, this motherfucker's going to be fast, and he's going to think he's Ronaldo and just try stupid step overs. So, yeah, Pink Panther, that was my choice. All right, Colby, give me your next one.
All right, man.
We're in the top 5.
Following Matt, I also went with the Vapor 8. I went with the mango colorway.
Oh,
a little that peachy colorway.
I think this is the launch colorway, right?
It is the launch colorway.
Yeah.
Yep. I had these, and these were some of my favorite boots when I was like around the time of like them coming out. But it was so weird with the Vapor 8. Like, depending on what colorway you had, it was like a different texture, and like the texture on these was like so like matte that it just like felt better in my opinion than like the leather grain finish or anything like that. So
yeah. And then later when it got the ACC, which was my favorite colorway, the teal with the orange, it got like this fuzzy feel. It was super weird.
Yeah.
But no, great shout. Vapor 8 is getting some love, and I love to see it.
Yep.
Pinnacle Vapor. All right, Matt, what's your next one? Give me your number 5.
Number 5 is my most recent pickup, the Adidas Pred 25 in the Pure Victory.
Now, that's a shout.
Yeah.
To be top 5.
Yep.
It is a good-looking boot.
It's a good-looking
Pred. Boot. It's a great-looking boot.
I will say this, like right now, like that's the only colorway that you can get in like kid sizes. That's like the elite model. And I've seen like my son play with some of the kids that have them on. They look like bangers, dude. I'm like, if I was freaking like, I don't know. My son doesn't want them. I've offered to buy them for him, but he's not a big fan of red. But they look so clean, dude.
I think you want him to get them just so that you have an excuse to get them.
I do. I'm like, hey, you want a match? He's like, yeah. He has the Asics DS Lite, the club ones for the kids right now, the juniors, and he loves them. So he's like, yeah, I'll do that with you, Dad, but I want to go back to my Asics after. And I'm like, well, I'm not spending that kind of to get you the red ones then.
The red ones that you won't wear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's how my oldest one is too. I'm just like, you want to get out of the blue 24s? He's like, no, they're very soft. They feel very good. I'm like, that's because they're broken in.
Right.
Okay, so my number 5, and this is where it started getting a little harder for me in some areas, but Colby knows me all too well. Puma Evo Power 1.2 and the Dragon.
And the Dragons.
The Dragon, baby. Red chrome, like jade green heel.
Such a cool boot.
Sexy boot. Just love this boot.
Doesn't Noah have these?
He does.
Yeah.
I have found these on an extreme sale, but in the Evo Power, you have to go up half the size, and I can only find them in an 8, and my foot is like screaming just trying them on.
It's fair. These are nice.
Thank you. I did try.
Good shout.
Thank you. All right, we're moving into the final 4. Colby, you better give me a banger. I got to look up a banger.
Oh, jeez, dude. I don't even think you have to look it up because I don't know if you still have this one or not. It's the Adidas Predator 24 in the Pred Strike colorway. It's a little bit of a cop-out because it's a little bit more orange, but it's almost got like these gunmetal-y stripes, which makes it like way cooler.
Oh, this is like the launch color.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or like the pre-launch or whatever.
It was like the 24 and then this and like yes. It's such a cool like in Matt you mentioned texture and kind of how it changed on the Vapor 8. This one was the one that was like a little bit more like buzzy almost. So like that's what I thought all the boots were going to be, and then I got the white ones, the pearls after this, and it was
completely different.
So flat. Yeah, I was
the
like
pearls
what is this?
ended up being the weird texture actually compared to all the other ones.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, the pearls were the outliers compared to everything else.
Yeah, because when I tried the gold ones, I forget the pack name. Those felt completely different than
The Day Sparks?
the pearls. Yeah, Day Spark. Yeah.
Yeah. The 30, the blue, the black. What other ones do I have? Whatever colorways I've had, they all have that matte peachy fuzz. And only the pearl, like Matt said, is the weird, shiny synthetic-y one.
Yeah, even the Day Spark, the white one, the white and gold, even that one had like it was more of like a matte texture, but it was different. It had like almost like a crosshatch texture to the upper. Yeah, I saw those in person. I was like, this is completely different than anything else I've seen. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's a little out there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Matt, what do you got me looking up for your number 4?
Number 4 is the Adidas Addy Pure 4 in the red Scarlet colorway.
Okay.
Are these like super red? Oh yeah,
They're red.
Is it
And
red?
They're red, they're white, they're Adidas, and that's pretty much it. And I loved every part of these.
Oh yeah,
I like it.
Good-looking
Simple,
boot.
but they're nice.
Man, I wish they would have kept up with the Addy Pure. Honestly,
Me too.
Addy Pure going to 11 Pros.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah. I think for me, this was my first ever red boot that I remember growing up, like seeing everyone wear.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah.
And it had the blade still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so for me, my number 4, I went with another Predator. This one's different though. I went with the LZ1 and the David Beckham colorway. So
Interesting.
it's like the pink, almost like in the front 3/4 and the white heel. It's the reverse of the.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, it had the black elements.
Okay.
Very, very pink. It was for his daughter, but yeah, this is one of the few LZ colorways I really did like.
Yeah, if you went with the remake, I'd say cop out. But
Yes.
the David Beckham specific ones, the originals, are more pink. So
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
I
with you
think
here.
I think the pink outweighs the white on the OGs.
Yeah.
I agree. These are
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
Like it.
Thanks, man.
Like it, Justin.
Thank you. I'm trying. All right, we're in the top 3. We're giving away medals right now. Colby, who are you giving the bronze to?
Justin, I went with the Nike Phantom Venoms in the okay. So there's two.
The
It's hard to
launch one.
pick because there's like a red with a black swoosh, and then there's like kind of like the more orangey one. It's a tough pick. I love them both, but I gotta go with the red and black. Such a good.
Are you talking
colorway,
about the one
dude.
that's like primarily pink with the white, like the chrome swoosh, and it's got the black toe? Is that the one
No.
you're talking about?
These are like
The launch
they're
color?
like they're like red, black, and then they've got like the black grip elements, and then they've got like the black kind of like line going across it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is the
This is the
launch.
launch color.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good
Thank
shout.
you, man.
Honestly,
I love this boot.
all 3 of the ones that we were kind of trying to figure out, all good shouts.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
These
I love it.
ones, these are like the Nike version of the Preds you picked, the Pred Strikes.
Okay,
This
that's
kinda
probably why I like them so
It
much.
reminds me of the
Yeah.
same thing. Yeah, like
Well,
very like subtle.
The cool thing about the Phantom Venoms is like I feel like there were so many colorways that like actually popped. Like there was like neons and like bright oranges and like reds, pink. You know what I mean? It's like very like I don't know. I feel like it was of that era or something.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dude, I
This
kind of
is a-
forgot about this boot entirely.
Did you? See, that's what I was just about to say. I was like, this is one of those boots where if you know, you know. Like this was a massively underrated, underappreciated boot style, and it did not have its time in the light like it should have.
Say this all the time. They went the wrong way. They went with the the Phantom Vision. And they
Vision.
should have gone Phantom Venom.
This is COVID era. That's why it didn't work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So people weren't buying boots on. Oh yeah, but this is what a great boot, man. Love that.
Thanks, man.
Good
Great
shout,
shout.
Colby. All right, Matt. Who are you giving your bronze medal to?
My bronze medal goes to another Vapor, but this time the Vapor 4
Okay.
in the red and gold colorway. Red boot, gold swoosh.
Oh yes, I think
Yeah.
Cristiano wore these.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Good
Another
shout.
lace covered vapor, but
Yep.
but I'll take it. I'll
Another
take
condom vapor. Any specific reason, or you just like these ones?
This was like another like story where I like saw my buddy had these growing up in middle school, and I was just like, those are the coolest things I've ever seen. This is back when like I was getting like takedown models and stuff of like boots from like 3 years ago. So yeah, I just remember like seeing him wear these and, you know, tear it up with them and just loving them.
Yeah, that's a good shout. That is a good, great shout. Okay, so my number 3, I also went with a Vapor, but I went with the Vapor 3 in the Sport Red colorway. So this is the one that's basically red, white / silver stippling pattern in the back.
Okay.
This is like 06, 07
yes,
Ronnie, like
dude.
one of his best years ever.
Love
This is when Ronnie to me became Ronnie. Like, what a great.
This is a good era.
If only this boot like was comfortable.
Right. If only
because these colorways are so good.
The Vapor 3 has some of the best. Some of the best colorways.
I like the small swoosh too.
On the sides.
Should bring it back.
I don't mind the small swoosh on the sides. I've always been a big fan of the big toe swoosh on the like outside and then the small one on the inside. Like I hate the writing, like Merc or Air. Like I hate all that shit. It's just like give me the swooshes. Yeah.
I hate the writing too. I never was a fan of like the toe swoosh.
Really?
Like, I didn't mind it when it was like pushed up, but on the side. But when it wraps around the front of the foot, I never liked the whole look of that.
Yeah, that's fair. But you know what? I like the big toe swoosh. This is like a total random. But then which Merc was it? The Vapor 12 where they did the small toe swoosh, where it's like kind of cocked in. I think it's the Vapor 12.
Vapor 12.
Like look up like the launch Vapor 12. It's the orange one, but it has the ugly ass little small toe swoosh.
Oh.
And I hated that.
This was the worst one ever that they did.
It looks fake.
That's the one where everybody was like, give us the damn midlife update already, because this shit's not it.
Because you can't even see it from like the medial or the lateral side.
Yeah, that one's so like, bad.
And then
it looks like those fake ones they sell on Amazon, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And it had the terrible like mercurial branding on the heel. Yep.
Yeah, not a good one at all. I don't know who designed that, but thank God they're not designing anything else. All right, we're going in the top 2. Colby, give me your silver medal, also known as the first loser.
Justin, it had to be, dude. It had to be this. It had to be the OG Predator Mania Red 2002 silver. Like, it just it has to go there. Like, it's
you went full Becks.
Yeah. I went full Becks.
No questions asked there.
Dude,
I get that.
It's a banger. It's a banger. I love this boot.
Yeah.
It's a great boot. Great boot, great colorway.
First remake, great. Second remake, not so much.
Not great. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, give me your number 2.
My silver medal goes to kind of the exact reverse of what Colby said a little earlier. The T90 Air Zoom 3 in the red white, but this one is the primarily red with the white instep.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Love it, Matt.
Yeah, this is a good one.
It's literally the reverse.
Yep, literally just the opposite.
See, of course I would go like the more white base, but yeah.
Yin and yang, baby, yin and yang. No, this is a great one.
Good looking boot.
That's a good look. It is a good style, even though it looks a little bit like a chunk. Okay, so my number 2 pays almost an homage to one of Matt's earlier picks, but I specifically want the Superfly 5. Okay, so the Nike Mercurial Superfly 5 in the motion blur. So this boot specifically pays homage to the Vapor 8, where it's like all pink with just like the spray painted white on the bottom. This is the one I regret never getting.
Yeah. That looks so good.
It's a good one.
I just love that
feet
boot.
too.
It does.
Looks better on feet, actually.
It does.
And this whole pack was like super good. The motion blur pack.
Yeah.
I did love this
one.
one.
Yeah, that's with the one that has the Hypervenom 3 in that blue, right?
Yeah, the white blue. The Tiempo is like the white with the green. And then what's the Magista? White and highlighter
It was
yellow?
Volt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, very cool. All right. So we're getting to the end of this. We got to wrap it up. We've got to give our gold medals to all of our boots. So Colby, this is your grail red /pink / whatever color Valentine's related. What are you giving me to look up?
Dude, I had to do it. I had to go Tiempo. I went with the Tiempo Legend 3 in the burgundy colorway, the elite model.
Okay.
Such a classic, dude. Like it has to be, dude. It has to be a Tiempo. Like it's just gorgeous. Which is ironic because like you have a similar colorway, in your possession that's dude, isn't as good. Sorry.
I gave a hint earlier that it was going to make the list somewhere, and we've only got one spot left.
Oh my God.
Let's keep going, Matt. Before I give away my number one,
Jesus.
Matt, what is your number one Valentine's Day pick?
I'm already disappointed for yours. My number one Valentine's Day pick is slightly a cop-out. I will admit this from the start. And Justin, you're probably going to hate this just from the start too. The Adidas F50 Adizero Messi from 2013, the red and white colorway. It was like half red.
This is one of its
interesting.
super cool boots, though.
Dude, I had these my senior year of high school. And like all my memories from high school soccer, like I forget everything else, but every memory I had in this boot. And I loved these so much that I wore them to the ground.
This is one of his few boots that I'm like, that's a bang. Like I hate 99% of his colorways. Like, and it's not because he's messy. It's just because they give him really shitty colorways.
Yeah.
But this one crushes.
Well, I think this was like the first actual colorway they gave him that was just like not terrible.
Yeah.
What
was this one for? Why did he specifically get this? Was this for his like 90-something goals? Or was this just a messy colorway?
I think it was just a messy colorway because it came out like right for the beginning of the season.
Okay.
Because I remember I like went to the store and I bought an old pair of leather F50s, and then like the next week these came out, and I like wore those like twice, and I was like, I'm gonna return these and get these instead. Yeah,
nice.
Now, Colby, I know you hate these because they're half and half.
Dude, that's why I was gonna say that's why you like them so much. That's why you like them. That's why I don't like them. I want my boots to be like more solid. It's okay if they like fade into something towards like the heel or the background, but they cannot be half and half. Oh, it's gonna bug me.
Oh, this is such a good colorway, though.
See, I love the half and half of this. Yeah.
I can't do it.
This is a
just
great
like Justin
boot.
can't do blue. I can't do half and half. I'm sorry. Sorry, Matt.
It's fair. It's fair.
But I respect it.
All right, guys. My number one is not these.
Yes,
okay? I've been teasing you guys. Come on, man. First off, it's like more purple. I wasn't gonna pick this. This is a good looking boot, but no, come on. Top 10 red boots? No.
Okay, good.
You guys already gave away the greatest red boot ever. It's the Mania.
Okay.
Yes.
The red Beckham Mania. Those are the creme de... When I think of a red boot, instantly always the first one that comes to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such an iconic boot. It's arguably the greatest boot ever made with one of the greatest colorways ever made. As boring as it was, top notch.
Yeah. I honestly think the remakes ruined it for me.
The new remake or the first remake?
The new one. I think the new one. Even the first one, like, it wasn't the same red, at least from like my perspective. Like, I feel like it wasn't as like shiny, and it was like brighter than like the originals. So
it is a little bit brighter. I won't say it has a orangey hue to it, but it has
kinda
like
does.
It's just it's very like saturated red.
Yeah.
No, for sure. It's not as blood red, but no. I feel like 99% of this was all bangers, and I'm glad that we did this.
I agree. I got to nerd out about my red boots, so
there you go.
Yeah.
You can die a happy man. All right. Do we have anything that we want to add today? Any closing statements? Colby, do you have any questions? You've been doing a question of the week lately.
Yes, I do. The new Messi colorway released, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is it, like silver and blue and neon?
Yellowish.
No, yellow.
Yeah.
And
the R9
is the hype,
right?
Yeah.
yeah, the R9 one. Yeah, is the hype on these like dying? Because I feel like when that gold one came out for the summer tournament, whatever it was, the was it the Copa
America?
Copa America.
Yeah,
that was last summer. Like everybody was like pooping their pants, like, oh my gosh, like Messi's cleats, I have to get Messi's. And then they got the next colorway, and the next colorway, and the Bad Bunnies, and now we're here, and I feel like it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just got too many colors. We're like the people that wanted the Messi got the Messi.
And then it's like, okay, I don't need any more, but thank you.
And this colorway I also just don't like. So
yeah, and they changed the hybrid touch of the Predator. So if you have the new Predator, I think like you were saying, Matt, it's like, it's.
Oh yeah, I told you guys the other day. It's like as soon as I got the new Preds, I just stopped wearing the Messis.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they're bad, but Preds are better.
The thing I was gonna ask was, what happened to that pink pair? Remember he had that pink pair?
Yeah, that he wore a few games.
Yeah. They were kind of like the golds, but they were pink.
Yeah, I think those were great.
Yeah, I want to know where those got lost in the ether.
Yeah.
And then also, okay, I know it's not like on purpose, but it kind of seems on purpose. So like the R9 Mercurial, like blue, silver, yellow, is like arguably one of the most, if not the most iconic boot of like all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a Nike boot, and he's Brazilian. Why do you think that Adidas gave an Argentinian the same colorway? You know, it's not even like, they're both Brazilian, so we kind of paid him out. Like, he broke this right. Like, it's just very weird because that's like a very big rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very odd to me that they gave Messi an iconic Nike colorway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it'd be like if Messi came out with a boot, I don't know, on his next generation, and it had safari print. We'd be like, wow. And it was orange. Orange stripes, we'd be like, what is this?
Yeah. It is weird because apparently the whole reason in 2010 that they came out with the chameleon colorway was because Messi said he wasn't going to wear the yellow and black F50s for the tournament. He's like, I'm not wearing Brazil colors.
Yes. So that's just super...
So it makes it weird why they just released the Brazilian boot, essentially, from Nike. So...
Yeah. I don't know, man. I hadn't thought about that much until you just started talking about it. It could be just a big coincidence, but probably not.
Yeah. I will say, the one thing I do like about this boot is the updated texture that has like a zigzag now, more of like a lightning bolt kind of like look to it. I do like that little touch.
I do like that too.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to keep the hybrid touch 1.0 and then just add the compression tongue, because that burrito tongue like kind of killed that Messi boot a bit for me.
Yeah. Not the best.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a question for you guys before we sign off. Okay? If you're awake at night and you go to sleep right at midnight, okay, on the dot, did you go to sleep yesterday, today, or tomorrow?
Today?
I mean, technically, it would be all three. Think about that. Look at Matt. He's like really like,
Yeah, well, because it depends on the perspective. Like, if you wake up and you're like, when did I go to bed? You went to bed today. Exactly. But if you're going to sleep and you're like, if you're thinking about it before you go to sleep, then you went to bed yesterday.
See? Who knows?
I'm sticking with today. It's my final answer.
Very good. All right, Colby, since you finished it off and you started the list, tell the people where they can find you.
You guys can find me at Kicking with Colbs on Instagram and on YouTube.
Matt?
You can find me at Burns Boots on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
You can find me at Texas Cleat Collector on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can find us at bootcastpod. And as always, go down in the comments. Let us know what are some of your favorite red, pink, orange boots and why, if you have any special memories. And while you're down there, hit like, hit comment, hit subscribe, smash the bell, do all the jump through the hoops, sing the songs, do the dances. And until next week, guys, we will see you later. Peace. There's the balloons.